101 Stoic Lessons for Modern Life, Part 2, Mastering Your Emotions. Welcome back to the Green Stoic. Imagine a day when everything goes wrong. Traffic traps you, your inbox overflows, and a disagreement with a friend spins endlessly in your mind. Emotions, anger, anxiety, sadness can become a whirlwind that pulls you under. Yet the Stoics of ancient Rome, facing exiles, betrayals, and wars, discovered a way to master them. In this second part of our series, 101 Stoic Lessons for Modern Life, we bring you 10 lessons inspired by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, and Musonius Rufus to take control of your inner world. Are you ready to transform emotional chaos into calm and strength? Let us begin. The Stoics did not live in a world of fairy tales. Seneca navigated Nero's court, where a misstep could cost his life. Epictetus, a freed slave, faced exile with nothing but his philosophy. Marcus Aurelius led an empire in crisis, and Musonius Rufus lived in banishment without luxuries or certainties. Yet they all found serenity by mastering their emotions. Their lessons, scribbled on parchment by lamplight, are practical tools for us today. In a world of social media, workplace stress, and constant change, these 10 lessons will help you maintain control, no matter the storm. Let us dive in. 1. Practice patience. Epictetus, a slave in Rome nearly 2,000 years ago, said that patience is a virtue cultivated through practice. In Nicopolis, his students challenged him with harsh questions, yet he listened calmly, responding with clarity, not anger. His patience made him unshakable. Today, when traffic frustrates you or a colleague interrupts a meeting, try this. Count slowly to 10 before speaking. That pause gives you power. Imagine your boss criticizes you unfairly. Instead of exploding, breathe and respond with calm. Where can you practice patience today? Patience is your shield against chaos. 2. Embrace humility. Musonius Rufus, exiled by Nero, taught that humility frees you from the ego. In exile, he lived in a modest hut, learning from farmers without boasting of his wisdom. That humility made him great. A critique at work wounds you? Instead of defending yourself out of pride, listen and learn. If a friend points out a mistake, thank them. In social media, where everyone boasts achievements, humility sets you apart. How can you practice humility today? Lower your ego and elevate your greatness. 3. Control anger. Marcus Aurelius, during the Marcomannic Wars in 170, wrote that anger harms more the one who feels it than the one who receives it. When a general challenged him in a frozen Danube camp, he responded calmly, earning respect. Today, a hurtful comment online ignites you? Write your response, but do not send it. Review it tomorrow. If a driver cuts you off, breathe deeply and let it go. Anger is a fire that burns you first. What anger can you release today? Master your fury, and you will master your peace. 4. Accept sadness. Seneca, exiled to Corsica in 41 CE, wrote that sadness is natural, but it should not rule you. He mourned the loss of Rome, yet used his pain to write and grow as a philosopher. When a loss, a job, a relationship weighs on you, allow yourself to feel it. Cry if needed, but then act. Walk outdoors, write in a journal, speak with someone. Loss hurts, but it does not define you. How will you transform your sadness into action today? Pain is a teacher, not a master. 5. Cultivate equanimity. Epictetus taught that you must maintain balance, no matter what occurs. Exiled from Rome in 94 CE, he did not complain. He taught in Nicopolis with serenity. A sudden setback shakes you like a canceled project? Breathe deeply and say, "This too shall pass." Imagine missing a flight. Instead of despairing, calmly find the next one. Your mind is a lake. Keep it still. What unbalances you? Find your center now. 6. Face anxiety. Seneca in Nero's court wrote that anxiety comes from imagining what you cannot control. He knew a mistake could cost his life, yet he focused on the present. An exam, an interview, a bill unsettles you? Write down what you can prepare today. Study for an hour, practice an answer, create a budget. Let the rest go. Anxiety lives in the future. You live now. What anxiety can you release today? The present is your refuge. 7. Find joy in simplicity. Musonius Rufus found delight in the everyday, saying that joy resides in what you already have. In exile, he celebrated a simple loaf of bread or a conversation with a friend. Does stress blind you? Smile at a sunbeam, a song on the radio, a quiet moment with your pet. In a chaotic day, seek a moment of beauty. What simple joy can you celebrate today? Small things illuminate your world. These 7 lessons are your Stoic compass. They are not merely words, they are actions. Choose one now. Practice patience in a dispute, humility in a critique, or discover a small joy. How are you mastering your emotions today? Share in the comments. Your experience inspires others on this path. 8. Recognize your limits. Marcus Aurelius, during the Marcomannic Wars, wrote that you cannot do everything, and that is acceptable. In frozen camps, he delegated tasks to his generals to avoid exhaustion. Is your schedule overwhelmed with meetings and tasks? Say no to a commitment that adds nothing. Want to please everyone? Accept that you cannot. In a world demanding multitasking, recognizing limits is strength. What can you release today? Your limits make you free. 9. Practice empathy. Seneca taught that you should put yourself in another's shoes. In Nero's court, he understood his rival's motivations, helping him negotiate with calm. A colleague frustrates you? Ask what drives them. A friend is distant? Listen before judging. In a group chat, instead of arguing, understand their perspective. Who can you empathize with today? Empathy unites and calms your mind. 10. Transform emotions into action. Epictetus said that you should use your emotions as fuel. In Nicopolis, he channeled his frustration from exile into teaching hundreds of students. Does anxiety or anger consume you? Use it. Write a plan for a project. Run to release energy. Create something new. Imagine fury at an injustice. Write a letter. Organize a solution. Act. What emotion will you transform into action today? Turn the whirlwind into power. Emotions need not control you. In 1st century Rome, Marcus Aurelius faced wars, Seneca betrayal, Epictetus exile, and Musonius Rufus banishment. Yet they mastered their emotions through these 10 lessons: patience, humility, controlling anger, accepting sadness, equanimity, facing anxiety, simple joy, recognizing limits, empathy, transforming emotions into action. In the 21st century, these ideas are your map to a serene mind in a world of stress, social media, and constant change. They are not merely concepts, they are practical steps. Choose one today. Be patient with a stranger, empathize with a friend, or channel your anger into something creative. Begin now and build a life where you command, not your emotions. What will you do with these lessons? Marcus Aurelius wrote by lamplight, Seneca in exile, Epictetus in adversity. They found calm, and so can you. In this chaotic world, Stoic philosophy is your anchor. Take one of these lessons, patience, humility, empathy, and apply it today. Build a strong mind, one day at a time. You can do this, and you know it. Subscribe to The Green Stoic. It's free and helps us continue creating content. And share in the comments how these lessons are helping you master your emotions. Let us continue this Stoic journey together.